Hi everyone, welcome to the Gentle Life Flow. So we'll be checking every once in a while to make sure that we're still live. And those of you who joined on Tuesday, welcome back, and welcome to everyone who's joined today. From the bottom of my heart, I can't wait to move and flow with you. And I am joined today by beautiful Nikki and Lisi, who are already in their starting positions. So I just want to remind everyone, if you're working with any injuries, please work with your own body, listen to your body, do your own variations. And if you need extra padding when you're in low lunge or half splits, you can fold the mat over or use a towel under the knee. And of course, take rest whenever you need. Take child's pose. Today's going to be a nice gentle flow, so I don't think anyone's going to need rest. But just in case, you can take the rest, catch your breath whenever you need. All right, so without further ado, we'll get started on our backs. So allow your back to land on the mat, bringing the back of your skull and bringing your feet as wide as the mat. So bending the knees, bringing the feet as wide as the mat, and dropping your knees onto each other. Just a very soft drop. And then starting with your palms facing down. So your arms by your sides, your palms facing down. Close your eyes and just beginning to notice your physical body. So we're going to take the first couple of moments to ground down to the soles of our feet, just feeling the earth beneath them. Feel the earth underneath your palms, underneath your forearms, your shoulder blades, the back of your skull, your lower back. So every part of your physical body that's in contact with Mother Earth, just allowing it to drop a little heavier. And bringing your focus now to your breath. And we'll take 2 releasing breaths together to arrive onto our mat, into our body. Take a deep inhale breath through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. And we'll take 2 more breaths like that. So let your inhales travel from the bottom of your belly to the crown of your head. Deep inhale breath in. Open the mouth, sigh it out, let it go. Exhale out. 1 more breath just like that. Deep breath through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Allowing your shoulders to drop away from your ears. Just softening your entire face. Allowing the skin on your forehead, the space between your eyebrows, to soften a little more. Release your cheekbones, your jaw, the sides and the back of your neck. Just allowing yourself to drop layers with every exhale out. We're going to use this practice to heal, to release. Every inhale breath expanding with space and light, and every exhale breath dropping everything that no longer serves us. So bringing your right palm over your heart center, center of chest, heart space, and your left palm over your right, just tuning into your heartbeat. Feel that heartbeat under your palms. Allowing your chest to rise with every in-breath and gently drop with every out-breath. From your heartbeat now, from your heart space, just tuning into what your heart is asking for. So we are going through some difficult times with our global situation right now. So just noticing what is weighing down on your heart, on your shoulders, what you're feeling right now. And whatever it is, just setting that intention to try to drop everything that's going on in your lives at the moment, everything that's on your mind. Just tell yourself that for the next 50 minutes, it doesn't serve you, it doesn't support you. The only thing that matters right here, right now, is your breath, your body, our movement. So give yourself permission to drop everything, at least for now, and use this practice, breath by breath, move by move, as your sole purpose for the next little bit of time together. And just slide your palms now lower to the space above your belly button. Just allowing yourself to become aware of that space. Space above belly button is the solar plexus chakra, your space of willpower, space that moves intention into action, and tuning into your own power. So our own power to heal and repair, our own power to move forward. Just start to envision a golden yellow light, like a fire, like a sunlight, bright sun, just a powerful yellow. Take one full breath into your solar plexus chakra. Connect with your own power. Deep inhale, breath in. Expand your belly upwards, outwards. Exhale out the mouth. Release any gunk you might be holding there. Let it go. And now bringing your palms or your arms on either side with the palms facing up. And you're welcome to either bring the soles of your feet together with your knees dropping down or extending your legs straight out in a Shavasana-like position. Just taking the last few moments here in our starting pose to notice if you're still holding on to any residual tension anywhere in the body. And if you are, take a deep inhale breath through the nose, send space into all those areas. Exhale out the mouth, release it, let it go. We're gonna wipe the slate clean for our practice today. We're gonna take one more breath like that. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth, let it go. Let it be. And then from here, if your legs are extended, bending the knees, bringing the feet as wide as the mat. If you're in sleeping butterfly, bringing the knees up towards each other and allowing your feet to become as wide as the mat. Arms come in a T shape, and you're gonna start to drop your knees side to side. So just giving yourself some nice windshield wipers here, just a gentle opening through your hips, your upper thighs. And if it feels good for anyone, you can also extend your arms up, coming into a diamond shape. It's up to you. And then from here, hugging your knees in towards your chest, palms onto shins, and just giving yourself a gentle sway side to side. Sacral massage, massaging that lower back, releasing any little bits of tension. And then interlacing your fingers on top of the right shin, pulling the right knee in towards the armpit and extending your left leg straight out. So allowing the heel to land. And just gentle pull of that knee in. Send your breath wherever it is your body is feeling a little tight. Any sticky bits, and then start to bring some ankle rotations into both feet. Just opening up through the ankle joints. And then from here, changing legs. You're gonna bring left knee into armpit, palms over left shin, extend your right leg straight out. So gentle pull of that knee into your armpit. And when you're ready, bringing in ankle rotations, making sure you go in both directions. And then from here, one more time, hugging those knees in and extending your toes up to the sky. So just a very gentle opening of your hamstrings here. It might feel tight. You can bring your hands, your palms behind your thighs, and just a gentle pull in. Making sure you're not scrunching the neck. So if the back of the neck is scrunching, gently push the skull into the earth so that you lengthen the neck. And if it's part of your practice, or if you have the opening, you can bring your palms behind your calves if your hamstrings are open enough, behind your ankles, or you can also hook your big toes with your peace fingers and your thumbs. Up to you here. Just listen to your body. If your hips lift up too much here, just take it back down. Take the hands back down. Taking the last full breath here, breathe into the belly of your hamstrings. And then as you exhale, bringing the feet down. You're gonna bring the hands behind the thighs, and we're just gonna take a couple of rolls up and down. Now, if the rolls don't feel good for you, you can just come up straight up into a seated position. Otherwise, just maybe two more. up and down the spine. And then coming up and flipping over onto your tabletop, hands and knees. Hands below shoulders, knees hip width. From here, we're gonna take 4 cat-cows. Inhale, sag the belly, bring the heart forward, squeeze the shoulder blades together, tailbone up, gaze up. Inhale. As you exhale, round back, belly to spine. Separate your shoulder blades and send the back of your heart up to the sky. Open up through that upper thoracic. Good. Inhale, soften the belly, bring the heart forward. See if you can reach the back of your skull towards your tailbone. Exhale, round back, magnetizing forehead to pubic bone, tucking chin to chest. Good. We're going to do 2 more cat-cows. Inhale, every inhale illuminating that heart forward and up. Squeeze the shoulder blades, heart opener. Exhale, round back, stretch, upper back body, spread your shoulder blades. Good. Last cat-cow, take it at your own pace, your own time, your own rhythm. You can bring whatever movement feels good for you in your body here. Good. Coming into flat back, you're going to spread your palms on the mat, press into the knife edge of your thumb and pinky, and magnetize your upper arms towards each other. So in your down dog, if you like to imagine that you're opening jars on the earth here, that's a really nice way of grounding down. Tuck your toes, take an inhale, rise forward through the crown of your head. And as you exhale, push into your palms, lift the knees, bring your tailbone up and back to the sky. So just bringing whatever movement feels good for you here in your down dog for the first 10 seconds. So maybe pedaling out the legs, pedaling out the knees, just allowing the blood, the breath to travel into Achilles, heels, calves, hamstrings, maybe a little bit of side body stretches if that feels good for you. And when your body feels ready, coming into stillness in your down dog. So allowing that tailbone to elongate back and up to the sky, pushing into your palms. And if your spine is rounding in any way, bend the knees and allow your spine to stay long. Good. You don't want a round spine. Keep that spine nice and strong. And then from here, if you find that you're holding onto your head in any way, you want the neck to be long, just give yourself a couple of head nods, yes, head shakes, no. End in a nod, so we end on a positive note. And then from here, bending the knees, looking to the hands, step, hop, jump to your hands, forward fold. And from here, if anyone needs to bend their knees or micro bend the knees in the forward fold, go ahead. You want your head to be heavy, crown of the head reaching towards the earth, and your tailbone coming up to the sky. Stay grounded through your feet. And if it feels good for you, you can grab opposite elbows and gently sway side to side. Just very gentle sways, beginning to release any leftover clouds you might still feel in your system, in your body. Just let it go. Any dark clouds, just drop, release. And then coming through center, dropping your fingers to the mat. You're going to bend the knees, push into the soles of the feet, and start to round up ragdoll style. Vertebra by vertebra. The last thing to come up is your neck and your head. If it doesn't feel good for anyone to round up, you can always take a halfway lift, flat back, and just push into the feet and rise up. Okay. We're going to take a full Surya Namaskar A, Sun Sal A, to warm up the body here. Circle, sweep the arms up. Inhale. Exhale into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back into your high plank. Stack your shoulders over your wrists, heels over toes. See if we can hold this high plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Take it forward, shoulders past the wrists. As you exhale, you can always bring your knees down in Chaturanga if you need. Otherwise, bring it down. Root the tops of your feet, tuck your tailbone. Inhale, baby cobra. Keep those elbows facing back. If they splay out, bring them back. Or high cobra, you can push into your palms. Round up, crown of the head up. Good. Tuck your toes. Exhale into your down dog. And from here, we're just going to do a little bit of core work. So we're going to add something into this sun salutation. So come high on your toes. And as you exhale, come down and back into your tabletop, onto your knees. You're going to tuck your right toes, extend your left leg. Grounding into your left palm. You can keep both palms down if that feels better for you. We're going to extend the left leg up into the sky. If you want, bringing your right bicep by your ear, adding the arm here. Inhale, gaze up, arm up, leg up. Exhale, curling. Knee to elbow or knee to nose. See how far you can go today. Little crunches here. Inhale, exhale. Good. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tiger curl. Last one here. Inhale and exhale. Good. Just very gentle core work, bringing both palms down. You're going to tuck your left toes, extending your right leg up. Now you can keep both palms in for your tiger curls. Extend your right leg up. And if you want to add that left arm, bringing your bicep by your ear, reach up, gaze up, inhale, exhale, curl in. Knee to elbow, knee to nose. Inhale, reach. Exhale, curl. Good. Inhale, reach. Exhale, curl. And last one, inhale, reach. And exhale, curl. Together. Good. Inhale, reach, find the space in your body. And then gazing forward, release your arms. You're going to interlace your fingers behind your sacrum. Take an inhale, reach the shoulders back, heart up. And as you exhale, dropping down, bringing your right ear to the inside of your right ankle, crown of the head coming down. And try to see if you can bring your hands a little further away from the sacrum towards the earth beneath you. And pressing into both feet will allow the crown of the head to come a little lower. So take one more breath here in your warrior one. Take an inhale, halfway lift. You're going to release your fingers on either side of your right toes and turn your left toes to face forward. From here, heel toe, the right foot to the right edge of the mat. Left palm under left shoulder, and inhale your right fingertips up to the sky. Open the heart here in your elevated simple twist. Try to align your front knee over the ankle, your back heel over your toes, and find that strength in the hips. Inhale, bring your bicep over your ear, a little bit of a heart opener here. Exhale, right elbow behind your right ribs. Reach your heart up to the sky. Good. Two more. Inhale, bicep over ear. Exhale, open up through heart space. Last one. Inhale. Move with your breath. Exhale. Good. From here, coming through center, dropping your left knee down. You're going to keep your right foot where it is and come to the knife edge of your right foot. Flex your right toes and gently push that right knee away from you. Roll your right shoulder back. Gaze up with the heart. And you can stay here breathing into your right hip, your left hip flexor, or you can reach back at a quad stretch. Grab the top of the left foot. Now, if you like to do it this way, you can join me. Otherwise, you can simply keep opening the right shoulder. You can bring your sit bone to your heel, heel to sit bone, and then see if you can deepen into the lunge a little bit more. This is gonna intensify the quad opener a little bit. Use your breath. Send your breath wherever it is your body is feeling the constrictions here today. We're taking a last breath. Good. Slowly releasing the back foot. We're going to heel toe the right foot towards the center of the mat. Now, if you have a tight low lunge, you can walk your left knee in towards that right heel, otherwise pushing into both feet, rising up. Option one, interlace your fingers on top of the thigh, and you can shimmy that right foot as far forward as you'd like to go to deepen into your low lunge. So breathe into that left hip flexor. You can also always use blocks on either side if you want. Lisa and Nikki will demonstrate with blocks whenever they would like. Thanks, guys. And of course, if you'd like to take it a little deeper with a heart opener, you can interlace your fingers behind your sacrum. Keep it there, squeezing your shoulder blades together, opening your heart up, or you can start to reach your arms away from the sacrum. Heart up to the sky. We're taking one more breath here. Good. Slowly releasing, gaze forward. You're going to drop your fingers down. You're going to step the left knee back and start to straighten that right leg. So coming into our half splits here. You can again use blocks on either side of your right leg or to the center, as Nikki's doing right there. And make sure you're pulling that heel towards you to protect your knee. Inhale, heart to toes. Exhale, drop over that right leg. We're going to do 3 more breaths together. Move like a wave. Inhale, heart to toes. Exhale, drop. Good. Inhale. Move with your breath. Exhale. And last one. Inhale. Send the breath into that right hamstring. Exhale. Good. Take an inhale. Halfway lift. You're going to walk back into your low lunge. Last little bit of movement here before we go to the other side. Tuck your left toes. Lift the left knee. Turn your foot parallel to the back of the mat. Front heel aligns with back arch. Push into both feet and inhale, rise. Exhale, drop into your warrior two. Shoulders drop away from the ears. Arms shoulder height, very nice. Beautiful. I don't have to tell Lisa or Nikki anything, but just check your knee at home. So if your knee is sickling towards your big toe, take it towards your pinky. Belly to spine, strong core, strong arms. We're taking the last breath here in our warrior two. Simple pose, but it can get challenging when we hold it. Good. From here, straightening the front leg, dropping the back palm. Inhale, right palm up. Exhale into your exalted reverse warrior. Belly to spine, and try to bring a side stretch into your right side body. And try to remove the bend in your right elbow. If it's bending, if it's releasing, just reach. Intensify that stretch. Good. Inhale, rising up through center, reaching your right arm torso forward. And as you exhale, coming into your triangle. Option one, palm to thigh, bringing your left fingertips up. Option two, palm to shin. Make sure you're not pressing anywhere on your knee joint. And of course, it's up to you. If you have practice, you want to go deeper, you can float your fingers down. You can use blocks in front of or behind your right leg. And we just want to expand into that left rib cage here. And if you want to take a deeper side body stretch, start to reach your left bicep over your ear. Nice side stretch in your Trikonasana here. Expand your heart up, your rib cage up. Last breath. Keep that breath going. Good. Gazing down, bending back into your front leg, rising up. Inhale. And as you exhale, circle, sweep your arms. Find your high plank, step back, and find your flow here. Chaturanga. Baby cobra or cobra. You can always pause in cobra just to see how your body is feeling before you find your reset in your down dog. Every time you're in down dog, just taking a moment here to find your breath. We're still going. From here, we're going to ground into your right foot. Inhale your left toes up to the sky. Just find a little bit of strength through your palms here. Point those left toes. One more breath, and you're three-legged. And as you exhale, come high on your right toes, knee to nose, and step. Your left foot to your left thumb. Right foot at a 45-degree, palm, heel to heel alignment. Inhale, push into both feet. Rise up. Exhale, settle. So you want to align that front knee over ankle, square the hips, and gaze up, interlace your fingers, release index fingers in Kali Mudra. Try to find the space in your body. Press into both soles of feet. Heart up, inhale. And as you exhale, gaze forward, release the arms, interlace your fingers behind your sacrum. Reach the arms back, shoulders back, heart up. And as you exhale, stay solid through your feet as you drop the crown of the head down, left ear to the inside of the left leg. And see, once you press into both feet, you're able to take that crown of the head a little lower than your humble warrior. Yes. Try to surrender a little more into gravity. Hands coming towards the earth. Last breath. Yes. Inhale, halfway lift. Releasing your fingers on either side of your left foot. Turn right toes to face forward and heel toe your left foot to the edge of the mat. Left edge of the mat. Right palm under right shoulder. Find your elevated simple twist. Left fingers to the sky. Making sure your left knee aligns over the ankle. Beautiful. And from here, we're going to inhale. Left bicep over ear. Find that side stretch. Exhale, find that side opener. Elbow behind your rib cage and open the heart up, open the shoulder up. Two more. Inhale, side stretch. Move with your breath. Exhale, open that heart up to the sky. Amazing. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Try to find an element of joy every time you open your heart up to the sky. And then from here through center, drop your right knee down. You can keep your left foot where it is or even heel toe it a little further to the left. Come to the knife edge of your left foot, flex the left toes, and push that left knee gently away from you as you roll your left shoulder back. Heart up to the sky one more time. And of course, you're welcome to stay here if you'd like to go a little further, reaching back with the left arm grabbing the top of the right foot. And again, you can stay here, find that opening through the shoulder, through the heart. If you want to take it a little deeper, sit bone to heel, heel to sit bone, and then see if you can lunge a little deeper. Keep that heel to that sit bone. It's going to make it more intense. So I'm there with you, wherever you are. We're taking the last 2 breaths here. Feel your breath. If you ever hold on to your breath, bring back that flow, that magic. From here, releasing the back foot. We're going to heel toe the left foot to the center of the mat. If you need to walk the right knee in, go ahead. Otherwise, pushing into both feet, rising up, interlace your fingers on top of the thigh, and then find your own depth in low lunge. You can heel toe that front foot as far forward as you'd like to go. You want to make sure that the heel aligns over, the knee aligns over the heel, and it's okay if it goes towards the toes as long as you're not feeling any pain in the knee. We want to try not to take it past the toes. You can stay here, or you can interlace your fingers behind your sacrum, squeeze your shoulder blades together, gaze up, and if you'd like to take it a little further, reach your arms away from your sacrum, your heart up. And we're taking the last breath here. Take a full breath, breathe into that right hip flexor, your psoas. And from here, gazing forward, dropping your fingertips down, you're gonna step your right knee back and start to straighten that left leg. Remember to gently pull the heel towards you to protect your knee and your hamstring. And again, you can use blocks as Nikki is doing. If you have blocks, or if you can use a stack of books. Take an inhale, heart to toes. Exhale, drop over that left leg. Good, we're taking 3 more breaths. Bring back that wave in an ocean. Inhale. Move with your breath. Exhale, drop. Inhale. Exhale, send the breath into that left hamstring. Feels so good, hopefully. Inhale, last one. And exhale. Good, inhale, halfway lift. You're gonna walk back into that low lunge. We're gonna tuck the right toes, lift the right knee, turn the back foot parallel to the back of the mat. And I didn't mention this on the other side, but make sure the front heel aligns with the back arch. Push into both feet. Inhale, rise. Exhale, find your Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Very nice. Shoulders away from the ears. Tucking the tailbone, belly to spine. Gaze past your middle finger and just check that front knee. Is it sickling towards the big toe? If it is, take it to the pinky. Last breath here in your Warrior 2. Let the legs shake a little bit, ground into the earth. And then from here, straightening the front leg, dropping the back palm. Inhale. Left arm up, exhale, find your exalted warrior, belly to spine. Nice side stretch through left side body, and try to remove the bend in your elbow here as you find your exalted warrior. From here, we're gonna inhale, rise up your center, reach the left arm torso forward, and again, option 1, palm to thigh, option 2, palm to shin. And bring your right fingertips up to sky. You want to try to find that expansion of your rib cage up, belly to spine on the exhales. And if you'd like to take a little bit of a deeper side stretch here, you can bring your right bicep over your ear, but try not to collapse. So if you're collapsing in any way in your triangle, take it higher. Last breath here. Good, gazing down, bending back into that left leg, rising up through your Warrior 2, inhale. And as you exhale, circle sweep the arms, step back into your high plank and find your flow into your down dog. Good, we're coming into our closing sequence here. Just taking a moment in your down dog. And from here, we're gonna ground once more into our left foot. Inhale, our right toes up to the sky. And this time, just bend the knee, stack the hips, so open up through that right side body. that feels good for you. Otherwise, you can just stay square hips. And then on your inhale here, take a breath in. As you exhale, come high on your left toes. Bring your right knee, right shin to the outside of your right wrist. We're coming into our pigeon. Nice. You're gonna walk that left leg as far back as it'll go and try to ground down through your right hip. So if you need a block or a towel under your hip, go ahead and use it, or even a pillow if you're home. Fingertips on either side. And if anyone wants to go deeper in their pigeon, you're welcome to parallel your shin towards the top of the mat, but make sure that you're flexing the foot if you do take that option. So fingertips on either side, square your hips wherever you are. Take an inhale, rise up the crown. And as you exhale, find your forward fold in your pigeon. So you can use a block under your forehead like Nikki is doing, or you can use your palms to create a pillow. Drop your palms all the way, or drop it all the way to the earth, as Lucy's doing. Just find your own little variation of your pigeon. And if anyone wants to bring a little bit of a back heart opener here, so we open the front of the heart a bit in the flow today, but if you'd like to take it into the back of the heart, you can extend your left arm forward, push into your palm, and then start to walk your right arm under your left. You're crossing it over in the front. And then you're going to cross your left arm on top of your right. So kind of like a straight jacket, crossing the arms. And then bringing your palms to face up and dropping your chin to your bicep. So this is really nice into the back of the heart, into your shoulders. So if your heart starts beating fast, it's okay, just let it. And just allow yourself to release here wherever you need. Breathe into the right hip, into your left hip flexor, your shoulders. Last breath here. And then from here, lifting your head, we're going to, if you're in a cross arm, you're gonna walk your left arm out first and then slide your right arm out. Push into both palms and start to walk yourself up. If your shin is parallel, bring the heel towards your pubic bone, lean onto your right side, and swing that left leg all the way around. So you're gonna bring the left ankle to the outside of the right thigh, as is, and if this is too much for anyone, you can extend your right leg straight out, okay? Right leg straight out, left ankle to outside, otherwise. Half Lord of the Fishes, hugging the knee towards you, bringing your left fingertips behind you. And if anyone wants to go a little deeper in this twist, you can bring your right tricep to the outside, left thigh. Inhale, rise up to the crown. Exhale, twist belly to spine, look behind your left shoulder. So use the gentle pull of your knee to the chest or the push of your elbow against your knee to intensify the twist as much as you like today. Just squeezing all the gunk out of the body. And of course, if anyone has a bind in their Matsyendrasana here, you're welcome to bring your bicep to the outside of your right thigh, left thigh, bringing your hand in between the spaces of your legs and clasping your fingers together. Making sure you keep the length up the crown of the head with every inhale, and every exhale twisting a little more, letting go a little more. Good, slowly releasing the bind, releasing the twist, bringing both hands over to the right and just drop your forehead and your chest down. Take an inhale, rise up. We're going to release the legs, just let the blood circulate. And then flip the legs, find your tabletop, and find your last down dog. So just noticing your body here. Does it feel different from the first down dog, and how good does it feel? Feels maybe a little more open, a little longer, a little more spacious. From here, we're gonna root into the right foot. Inhale, the left toes up to the sky. Find your three-legged down dog. And as you exhale, come high. Bend your left knee. Stack the hip, open up through left side body. Good. As you exhale, come high on your right toes. Bring your left knee, left shin to the outside of your left wrist. Nice bird. Walking that right leg as far back as it'll go. So again, you can use a
pillow, blanket, whatever you need under that left hip. Square the hips as much as you like or as much as you can. And if you want to go deeper, you can parallel the left shin to the top of the mat. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, drop down into your pigeon. So again, using whatever props feel good for you. I'd like to make sure, or if you could try to let your forehead drop at a surface, whatever it is, whether it's a block or you can create Anjali Mudra, drop your forehead onto your palms. This really allows you to release into your jaw, into the back of the neck, into the shoulders. So notice if you're holding any tension anywhere in your face, your neck, your shoulders, and see if you can drop. Just keep letting go. And of course, if you'd like to come into the back heart opener as you did on the other side, if you did, right palm forward, lift up that right arm, cross your left arm under, and you're gonna cross your right arm on top of your left. It's gonna look something like this if you can see. Bring the palms to face up and drop down as far as you can go. Send the breath into your left hip, your right hip flexor, your shoulders, the back of your heart. We're taking the last 2 breaths here in our pigeon. Good. On the next inhale, lifting your head. You're gonna uncross the arms first. If you have the cross, walk the right arm out. Slide the left arm down. Use your palms to walk up. We're gonna lean onto the left side and flip that right leg all the way around. So same option, you can bring the right ankle to the outside thigh. You can extend your left leg straight out if you need. Hugging your knee towards you, right fingertips behind you. And you can bring your left tricep to outside thigh for a deeper twist. Inhale, rise up the crown. Exhale, twist. Look behind that right shoulder, belly to spine. Squeeze out the gunk. We stay here for 3 more breaths. Every inhale, rising up the crown. Every exhale, finding that bit of a release, a deeper twist. And if you want to come into Lord of the Fishes, bringing your left bicep to outside thigh, walk your hands in between the spaces of your thighs. And if it's not accessible to you today, it's okay, just stay where you are. Give your body the time it needs to release when it's ready. And slowly releasing the bind if you have it, releasing the twist. You're gonna bring both hands over to the left and drop your forehead and your chest down. Just finding a little bit of a counter pose here. Good. Inhale, rise up. We're gonna release the legs out. Give them a little shake. Last little bit before we come into our Shavasana. Just going to, yeah. We're gonna bring our soles of the feet together, coming into our Baddha Konasana. So you can choose to have a wide diamond or a tighter diamond. If you want a hip and a lower back release, take a wider stance. If you want inner thigh, inner groin release, take a more narrow butterfly. We're gonna interlace our fingers in front of our toes. Take an inhale, rise up the crown. And as you exhale, bring your heart forward and down. So you wanna find length in the torso. Find it at your own time. Now you're welcome to use a block or a couple of blocks under, either on top of your feet or in front of you, to drop your forehead down if you're not as open. And it's okay if you aren't. But every inhale breath, bring back that expansion, space. And every exhale, see if you can drop down a little more. So send your breath wherever it is you're feeling it in this pose. Your hips, your back, your inner thigh. And just see if you can find a little more surrender with every exhale out. We're taking the last 2 breaths here. On the next inhale, bring your head up, rise up. You're gonna Squeeze your hands to the outside of the knees to bring the legs in towards each other. Feet as wide as your hips, flat on the mat. You're gonna bring your palms on your shins. Take an inhale, heart forward. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, gaze up, heart up. As you exhale, round back, belly to spine. Tuck your chin to your chest. Spread your shoulder blades. Last little spinal roll here. 2 more breaths. Inhale, heart forward. Heart opening, squeeze shoulder blades. Exhale, round back. Spread your upper body. Spread your shoulder blades away from each other. Last one, inhale. And exhale. If you're feeling any releases, any cracks, just allow them to be. And then from here, inhale, rising through center. We're just going to round down. So we don't really have to use the core, but with control, rounding down all the way. You might have to slide down your mat, finding your way onto your back. And then from here, just one more time, knees into chest, gentle sway side to side, releasing through your lower back. And we're gonna extend our toes up to the sky one more time. Palms behind our thighs and a gentle pull. Releasing through the hamstrings one more time. And then starting to bring the legs away from each other. So coming into your wide-legged forward fold on your back. And if it feels good for you, you can always bring your palms to your inner thighs. And of course, if you want to go a little deeper, you can walk the palms either to the outer calves or your ankles, or you can hook your big toes with your peace fingers and your thumbs. So it's okay wherever you are here today. If your hips lift up so much as you bring the arms up, just bring them back down. Bring the hands down, make sure the lower back is grounded. Your back of neck is long, your spine is long, and we're taking 2 more breaths here. So bring back those deep inhales, expand through lungs, chest and belly. Releasing exhales, let it go. So whatever you still feel like you're holding on to. Some collisions happening here, but that's okay. And then from here, releasing the feet, bringing the feet back together, soles of the feet together, dropping the knees down in your Supta Baddha Konasana, sleeping butterfly. Bringing your arms by your side. And we're gonna take the deepest breath yet. So a belly breath deep into the belly. Deep inhale, expand your belly, expand your lungs. Exhale out the mouth as we come into our final pose here. You're gonna inhale, bring the knees up towards each other. And as you exhale, slide the heels down the mat. Letting the toes, the feet flop open to the corners of the mat and just allowing your shoulder blades to melt, to drop down. So just bringing whatever last little movements your body feels like it needs. You can lift your head, just make sure that your head, neck, and spine are aligned in the same line. Close your eyes. Take a deep inhale breath through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Take one more breath like that. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Allow your shoulders to drop away from the ears. Let your eyes drop to the back of the skull. Let your arms and your legs fall heavy to the earth. Taking the most important pose here of our practice. Releasing in Shavasana. Letting your body digest, process, restore. I will cue you out of Shavasana with a singing bowl, so take your time, surrender into this moment, surrender into the quiet, and just be here in stillness and breath and body.
Start to deepen your breath. Bring awareness back. The space around you. In your own time, bringing little flickers of movement into fingers and toes, hands and feet, wrists and ankles. Gently sway your head side to side. And if your body is asking for a stretch, bringing your arms above your head. On an inhale, sending space into entire length of body. And as you exhale, letting your body drop heavy into Mother Earth. Letting go. In your own time, bending your knees, making your way over to your favorite side. Just rest your head on your arm for a moment. Pause and feel. Let all the seeds we planted today take root and settle. And in your own time, again, using your palm to gently push yourself up into a seated position. Try to keep your eyes closed, the energy contained for just a few more moments, bringing yourself into a seated position, ground in through your sit bones. Bring your hands right away in Anjali Mudra, heart space, palms together. Just from your heartbeat now, just noticing all the effects of our practice in your body. Mentally, physically, emotionally. Take this with you wherever you go, whatever you do. Feel your heartbeat at the edges of your thumbs. Come into a moment of gratitude for everything we have, everything we are. Our bodies that allow us to move the way we're able to move. Air we breathe, breath, our health, our lives. Sending out gratitude now to everything and everyone we're thankful for in this lifetime. Just bringing your palms now down to your knees. Let your palms face up. Just take a moment here to acknowledge whatever we are going through, whatever we are feeling. In this difficult time, we might be dealing with a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear. So just inviting you to take a step back, to self-reflect, to know that we are in this together. We are not alone. And that everything will pass, everything will change, and hopefully we will see the other side of this. So just knowing that we are all together in this, just acting in the best way we can, individually and as a community, locally and globally. From here, bringing your right palm over your heart space, your left palm over the space above your belly button, your solar plexus chakra, connecting to your heart chakra, your solar plexus chakra. remembering your own power to heal, repair. Bring your palms one more time back to heart space, noticing if you're still holding on to any tension anywhere in your body. And if you're still carrying onto any little bits, take a deep inhale breath through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Let it go. Let it be. One more breath like that. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Just see if you can drop everything that doesn't serve or support you in this lifetime. Last breath together. Circle, sweep your arms up. Inhale. And as you exhale, bring your palms together, allowing your palms to drop down the center of your face. Fresh breath, fresh light, fresh energy. Back to heart space. Space of love, love of self, love of others. Love yourself first so you can love others. Space of gratitude. And gratitude that can bring in so much abundance into every area of our lives. Thank you all so much for joining us from the bottom of our hearts. Sending much love, much healing, much gratitude. Namaste.